about the chipset, 5G chipset. Nowadays, we can see there are three main providers, which are Qualcomm, Qualcomm, Samsung, and HiSilicon. HiSilicon is from Huawei. These are the three main providers for the 5G chipset. For Qualcomm, in last year they released the X50. This one supports NSA only. And in this year, 2019, it released this one, but supporting SA, but it's only for trial. And in 2019 quarter 3, actually it's quarter 4. This X55 supporting NSA and SA is released. But the phone, the phone using this X50, we can only see it maybe by the end of this year or maybe next year. Now we can only see this chipset, not phone. Phones are not ready for this chipset yet. For Intel have this 8160 for 5G modulator. And later, Intel exit this 5G smartphone chip because Intel provided this this chipset, 5G chipset, to Apple. Now Apple has gone to use Qualcomm because of the situation. Now that Intel has quit this development of a smartphone chip. And for Samsung has this Exynos 5100 and 51X0 supporting this one, support ASA and SA. And some of the Samsung smartphone like S10 in Korea are using this one. And for MediaTek, it has a Helio M70 and a Helio M70 CS. ES and CS is only used for some low-end solutions. Not the mainstream. And for Huawei HiSilicon, in very early in the 1918 quarter 2, Huawei has released the first generation of a 5G modulator, 5G01. From the first generation, it is supported NSA, NSA both. NSA both. And this is mainly used for CPE. This one, CPE is for the home broadband access, home with the wireless broadband. CPE 1.0. And by the first quarter of 2019, Huawei released its very famous Balong 5000. It is the first chipset that can support 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G together. And it's used for CPE Pro. We also call it CPE 2.0. And also used for some smartphone like Mate 20X. Mate 20X using this Balong for the baseband. So this is about the chipset. And as time is going on, more and more chipset is being releasing. And about this Balong 500, which is the HiSilicon Huawei chipset. It is the world leading one, first one supporting all systems. And world fastest at the time, speed can be 4.6 gigabit per second without downloading. In sub 6 gigahertz in this band using 200 megahertz, 2 carriers. And it's the first chip set supporting both NSA and NSA architecture, and it's a download speed at the millimeter wave using 800 megahertz carrier. It can realize 6.5 gigabit per second. and also it's the world first supporting R14, okay, V2X on 5G chipset. Okay, it's a V2X is the vehicle internet, okay, Internet of Vehicle. And for the chipset performance, you can see this is the situation. Is SA or SA, NSA or SA6 supported or not? And this is about this downloading speed. Okay. Just for your reference. And for 5G terminals, the first generation terminal mainly about this CPE. Okay, CPE is this one accessing the mobile network, and the other side can be the Wi-Fi. Okay. One side using 5G, the other side Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi can be connected with many mobile phones or computers, laptops. Okay, this is for house. Okay, for the home, okay, broadband access using 5G. Okay, first generation of terminal is like this. Okay, and then there are also a lot of different terminal types later, and this is the Huawei Mate X. Mate X. The Mate X was first seen on February, okay, in 2019, and also this is commercially released in November, just last month, November of 2019. And this is having a foldable screen. Okay, you can unfold it, and it has a very big screen. Okay, this big screen is can be used for gaming. Okay, and also can be used for the cloud PC. Okay, that is, you can access a remote PC using this screen. Okay, and also there are plenty of terminal types. Okay, with a different price. Nowadays, 5G terminal is still a little bit expensive, and I think as time is going on, the price can be lower and lower. Okay. Now it's also already getting lower. And nowadays, there are already around 180 different modules, different terminals available in the market. This is only a little part of it. Okay. And these are the